Ça fait tellement longtemps que je devais faire cette quête, je me souviens même plus ce qui s'est passé. Ah. Ouais. Il est au sol. Et il se demande ce qui se passe. Allez, let's go. Niveau des clips, on s'en fout. Avec ma meilleure équipe. Allez, let's go. Oh, il y a la signora, c'est une blague. Super, qu'est-ce qu'il faut là, toi? Il y a la Shogun. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized.
Tais-toi.
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Non.
Oh no! She did the Kujusara!
Oh non!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Voilà, tiens dans ta tronche.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time.
C'est parce que j'ai envie de te goumer en fait.
Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
Les yeux maléfiques.
So you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you are talking about.
Bien sûr.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about.
Pauvre Kujusara.
They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten.
Mais.
But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity.
Je vais vraiment te tabasser.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
Pour le Gnosis de Fenty. Bah les deux en fait. Oh.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
Bah oui, t'as blessé Fenty en fait.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
It's time for me to stop you.
You
Boom.
stop me.
Ça te fait rire?
For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy.
Yes, Louine! Better ass!
Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal.
Ah ouais, c'est vrai.
I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you.
Elle a parlé! Elle a parlé! Lumine a parlé!
To a duel before the throne.
Oh, Lumine ne parle que pour les choses importantes. Et là, elle a parlé! Ok.
Proceed.
Oh,
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too.
allez, let's go!
I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing.
Huh.
You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Bah, c'est toi qui vas die, donc bye bye!
Traveler!
Oh, ça va aller, Paimon, ça va aller.
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part.
Mon dieu, oh, c'est épique comme shot. Allez, c'est parti. J'ai un peu peur, mais c'est pas grave.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Oh là là. Bon, je sens que je vais quand même prendre cher. Haha, wouhou. Ok. T'aurais pu te garder tes attaques cryo parce que maintenant je suis ralenti. Oh là là là, relou. Ça va Raiden, tu t'amuses à me regarder? Eh, je lui ai déjà mis pas mal de dégâts. Swag. Je suppose qu'elle a plusieurs phases. Wait. Oh.
I'll catch you.
Tactless rodent.
Incinerate.
Detestable.
Tu saoules, cocotte. Oh, j'ai pas de truc de résistance hydro. On va prendre ça, parce que bon. Oh là. Eh mais t'arrêtes.
At first you don't succeed.
Detestable.
Allez Noël. Ouais, vas-y.
Someone
Oh.
needs assistance.
Punaise. Oh là là, elle va me tuer Noël. Ça va pas aller ça.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Mais je vais pas survivre là.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me.
Oh non.
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny on
Le
you.
plus vite possible. Ouais ok, mais faut que je régène un peu parce que là... j'ai pas activé la musique, c'est dommage parce que ça doit être épique. J'ai oublié, sorry.
Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Ouais, d'accord.
The pale flame smolders.
Les trucs du cran froid, c'est horrible. S'il y en a bien une que je dois pas perdre, c'est Yann Fei et Noël. Oh. Allô? Ah. Oh non mais... l'abus. Non mais what? Oh non, sortir des... Ah, c'est une blague! Oh
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Ah d'accord, maintenant il me faut les trucs de froid. D'accord, intéressant.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Mais du coup les attaques pyro ça va rien lui faire. Ah si, ça lui fait quand même quelque chose. Mais pas beaucoup, ouais. Oh là là, je suis foutue.
Dance, my pretties.
Non mais, je suis pas ton chien. Raté. Oh, ça va prendre une éternité à la battre. Tu me casses la tête. Super, j'adore. Bah c'est dans ton nom. Witch, c'est dans ton nom. Je ne sais pas comment faire. D'accord. Non mais t'abuses meuf. Aïe 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 aïe. Elle est infernale et je peux même pas me protéger de rien là. Non mais regardez. Ah, il me faudrait Kaya là. Parce que là clairement si je l'attaque avec Yanfei ça va rien lui faire. Non là je vois pas comment. Il y a des trucs partout. Je suis obligée de prendre des dégâts en attendant. Non mais vas-y, c'est pas possible. Oh, wait. D'accord. Donc c'est pas mauvais en soi si je les casse. Ça enlève les trucs. Elle me saoule. Bon bah voilà, les midlife. J'arrive à maintenir leur vie, c'est pas mal. Putain, je vais te défoncer toi. Vraiment, tu commences à me taper sur les nerfs. Va crever. Là, sans Noël et son shield, je serais dead. Allez, autant de dégâts qu'on peut, là. Oui, 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 oui. Oui. Oui, c'est bien, ça. Génial. Je sais qu'on prend des dégâts là-dessus, mais j'ai pas le choix pour faire descendre des trucs. De toute façon, là, je prends des dégâts partout, donc bon, au pire. Ok. Je sais, Lisa, je sais. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Arrête de mettre tes trucs de feu, tu me casses la tête. Ah, et je serais ravie quand elle sera morte. Déjà que je l'aimais pas. Par pitié qu'elle ait pas une troisième phase. Allez, meurs. 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 Oh, oh, merci mon Dieu. Oh.
So strong, but how?
Allez. Oh. Mon Shogun, j'espère que... Oh, elle est badass. Pas de fight contre la Shogun par pitié. Ah bah voilà. Achève-la. 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 Oui. Oh. Oh. C'est l'Archon Electro. Elle va pas t'obéir. Allez! Bravo Shogun, bravo, bravo.
You are the enemy of eternity.
Oh. Oh non, s'il te plaît.
But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor.
Ah, merci.
Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Waouh, trop gentil. Oh les gars, ça y est. Oh, eh ben, c'était pas du gâteau. Hein. En fait, c'est difficile parce que genre au début, elle a des trucs cryo et après elle devient Pierrot. Mais genre c'est compliqué parce que c'est les deux éléments totalement opposés quoi. Non, c'était chaud, mais au moins j'ai réussi parce que j'ai cru que j'allais pas y arriver honnêtement. Mais non, ça y est, on l'a tué. Ouais. Enfin, on l'a battu et Raiden l'a achevé. C'était badass. Bon, mon jeu lag un peu, c'est normal. Je peux savoir ce qui se passe là? Il y a des glitches on dirait. Et je contrôle pas. Oh là là, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Signora n'est plus. Signora is dead. What? Oh, c'est très... Je suis pas upset du tout. Hein. Oh bah ça... Hein? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui nous arrive? Il nous arrive un truc là, c'est bizarre. Le kendo d'insouciance. Oh là là, c'est trop chelou les gars. Ah oui. Il se passe des trucs chelous les gars. Lumi, ça va? Bah... J'avais jamais vu un truc pareil, c'est trop bizarre. Le plan de Yemiko. Ouais. Oh, je veux pas la rebattre. Hein. Mais on dirait que Lumine, elle y va... Enfin, genre... Oh là là. Oh là 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 là. Ah non, elle va pas bien là. Elle a pas l'air bien là, je peux même pas la contrôler, elle fait ce qu'elle veut. J'avais jamais vu un truc creepy dans Genshin. Là, franchement, c'est creepy. Me dites pas qu'il y a une guerre ou je sais pas quoi là. Bah ils sont au sol. Non mais les gars. Oh là là, ok. Ah. Oh, Goro Kazuha. Oh non. Oh, Oh non, Shogun, s'il te plaît. Non, mais c'est pas possible. Pourquoi tu fais ça? Oh non. Oh mon Dieu. C'est la vie. Oh la vache. C'est la vision de son pote. Oh, c'est l'œil divin de son ami mort. Oh non. Oh non, c'est trop badass. Oh la vache, les gars. Oh là là. Non mais... Oh. Oh non. Qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Oh damn. Allez, c'est reparti. Je veux pas me battre contre toi, genre arrête s'il te plaît.
So we meet again.
Non, non, non. Je vais péter un câble. Je vais péter un câble, je viens déjà de souffrir. S'il te plaît, non. Non. Non.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again?
Salut, hey.
Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Bah, les Fatui ont manipulé la Shogun, c'est sûr.
Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
Ah ouais?
Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity.
Ah ouais, mais...
The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
Bah ouais, ils ont payé le prix fort.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity.
Ah! Girl!
What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they not?
Je me souviens de tes payes.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity.
Donc tu vas encore essayer de me détruire, c'est ça?
So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
Il est créé par votre
That's right.
conscience.
I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
Je ne suis pas là pour débattre de vos idées. Je suis là pour les détruire. Halloween!
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Je suis fatiguée.
Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
I'm tired. I am tired.
Strike dead.
Oh là là, bah elle est trop puissante, faut arrêter aussi. Hein.
Evasion is futile.
Non, vous avez vu sa vie, c'est impossible.
Motion to compel.
Allez.
Incinerate.
Non mais elle va me défoncer. Oh, mais meuf,
Evasion is futile.
I must leave no
ce
stone
n'est pas
unturned.
possible.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Non. Ça commence à être trop là les poteaux.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Mais arrête! Arrête! Elle m'énerve elle aussi.
Strike dead.
Non mais c'est bon là. Non mais c'est bon. Putain. Pardon? Non mais ça suffit. Ah, je vais crever comme ça. Non. Non, je vais crever comme ça. Ça suffit. Elle est même pas midlife. Ça n'a aucun sens. Attends, pourquoi? What? Hein?
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
What?
Miko,
Oh!
this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you?
Ouais.
Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
Allez! Ah, Miko, je t'adore.
Now then, close your eyes.
Waouh. C'est puissant. Oh, ouais, ok, c'est puissant. Oh là là. Oh. Wow. Ah, c'est vraiment impressionnant. Du coup, on va la battre avec... Oh, waouh. Waouh. Ouais, ok. Wow, les dégâts que je fais, what? J'ai jamais fait de tels dégâts. Tu m'as tué. Oh, what? Elle est revenue. Ah, d'accord. J'ai... Non mais c'est bon. Wow, 10 000. Excellent. Nice. Aïe. Allez. Oh là là, bonjour. D'accord. C'est cool, on s'amuse. Allez, girl. Ah. Allez, comme ça on peut le faire. Hein. Le burst de Noël il fait mal là. Hein. On continue. Oh là là, oh là là. Excellent. Allez, on y est presque là. On y est presque. Let's go, on est sur la fin. C'est épique, c'est super épique. Allez Noël, yes Noël, allez Noël. Oh non. Allez meuf. Allez Noël. Oh ok, on est arrivé au bout.
You've lost, eh?
Eh ben, on a battu l'Archon Electro.
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
Lorsqu'un peuple avance avec toute sa force, il peut surpasser les dieux.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Oui.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward.
Bah les Yoé, ils ont bien avancé en mettant de côté Rex Lapis, hein, bon.
So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress.
Oh.
And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her.
Her?
The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss
C'est qui
still
elle?
ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles.
C'est
Perhaps only if time stands still.
What?
Will the lightning's glow never fade.
Ah, c'est pas sa sœur jumelle?
The present moment is a fragile illusion.
Je crois. Hein.
Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow.
Ouais, mais cocotte.
Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Ah, mon Dieu.
Heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation.
True.
I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words.
Ah.
Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your
Ouais.
attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me,
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
Oh, mon Dieu.
but it is necessary.
Mais non.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again.
Oh.
You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory.
Ah
I
ouais.
recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity.
C'est vrai que je me demandais ce qu'elle était exactement Yaemiko, mais ouais c'est une kitsune en fait. Ok.
So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again.
Oh.
Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is.
Oh.
Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan,
Yeah!
I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of Euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world.
Wow.
When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds,
Pardon.
to bring victory,
Excusez-moi. Oh Thomas.
to inspire hope.
Ayaka.
But some ambitions
Oh Kazuha. Oh.
outlive their masters, long after the soul
Je
ascends.
suppose que c'est l'épée de son ami. Oh, Kokomi.
They
Kokomi.
remain as they were in the beginning.
Oh, qui sont beaux, qui sont mignons.
Burning bright and true
Oh.
for all eternity.
Ouh. Donc il avait un œil divin électro, son ami. Eh ben les gars, c'était magnifique. Moi qui, en vrai, depuis le début, dis que j'aime vraiment pas Inazuma, et c'est vrai parce que c'est vraiment un environnement que j'aime pas... Enfin, j'aime bien l'explorer, mais c'est vraiment pas mon préféré, et c'est beaucoup trop hostile, enfin c'est vraiment difficile, je déteste les ennemis là-bas et tout. La quête vraiment d'Archon principale, elle est géniale, et c'est super beau. Que ce soit l'histoire de Watatsumi Island avec Kokomi, Golu et tout.
What did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of
Oh.
Euthymia anyway?
Ah bah oui, il était pas là. Mais ouais, l'histoire avec la Shogun, et l'histoire de Ei, l'histoire de Yaemiko du coup, et l'histoire de Kazuha aussi, enfin voilà, non ouais c'est bien. Il y avait Kouju Sara aussi. Est-ce qu'elle va bien d'ailleurs?
Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
Enfin voilà. Oui.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yaemiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Je suis contente d'avoir terminé cette quête. Waouh. Ah la vache. Ça fait du bien d'avoir fini parce que c'était un enfer.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
Hello BG.
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed.
C'est d'improvisation, mais elle a parlé.
Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once.
Ouais.
They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Yes.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
Hein?
You did what now?
Quoi?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
De baladier. Pardon. Ah donc, d'accord, donc tu l'as donné à Scaramouche. Ouais, d'accord, d'accord.
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora.
Oh. Ah, donc il est encore plus fort que la Signora? Ah.
I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
D'accord.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Oh. Ouais, pourquoi t'avais le Gnosis en
After A
fait?
created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
Ah, donc c'est elle qui le gardait?
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
D'accord.
Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict.
Mais pourquoi ils veulent les Gnosis alors? Enfin, ça leur sert à quoi en fait?
Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
C'est vrai que c'est pas étonnant qu'on l'ait pas revu.
Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not?
Ah, ça fait bizarre. Ça fait bizarre.
As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past.
Ouais, c'est vrai qu'on sait ça. Mais on le faisait avec les dieux après, parce que genre à la fin de mon stat, on a parlé à Venti, et à la fin de l'IOE, on a posé des questions à Zhongli. Mais là, du coup, ouais, je pense pas qu'on posera des questions à Ei.
What would you like to know about?
Ah, intéressant. Bon.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time.
Mhm.
Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins.
D'accord.
Still, there is one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
Le prototype, c'est pas le baladier?
So, you mean there are 3 riding Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test.
Non, sérieux, c'est pas lui, parce que j'ai déjà entendu des théories là-dessus.
The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness.
C'est Scaramouche, à 100%.
Took an interest in him.
C'est obligé que ce soit lui.
Not the Fatui.
C'est lui.
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing
What?
his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Ah oui, ils ont libéré son pouvoir, oui d'accord, donc c'est pour ça qu'il est encore plus fort que Signola.
The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the balladeer.
Bah tiens!
What a crazy story!
C'est marrant parce que genre, j'avais entendu des théories et tout, donc je pensais que c'était pas dit clairement, mais en fait si, c'est clairement dit.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence
Incroyable.
or destiny?
D'accord, donc il est vraiment le prototype. Ok.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us
Ah,
that the
yes.
Electro Archon ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
Ouais, ok.
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both
D'accord.
acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not two, but one. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until
Until what?
Bah, jusqu'à ce qu'elle l'ait
Makoto died
perdu.
several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Kanria!
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Ouais, c'est bien ce que je me disais, c'était ça ce qu'on a vu. C'était Kanria.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a
Aw.
gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
Mon frère, tiens.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe.
Bah tiens, personne ne sait. Bon, de toute façon, il s'est barré avec la bise, là, et puis...
But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave
Ouais.
up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Mais non, c'est pas elle.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all.
Bah quand on aura fait toutes les nations, bien entendu. Hein. Notre frère, il est en mode, vas-y, fais le tour de tes vates. Ouais, j'ai que ça à faire, ouais.
As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban.
Ayato!
I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
What's the next step?
After leaving Inazuma, I think it
Ouais.
would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've
Ouais.
learned lots of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the
D'accord.
quest for wisdom and knowledge is never ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
What?
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord
Ah.
Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
Bon bah voilà.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, traveler. Do you still have the omamori I gave you? Keep
Ouais.
it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yayyy, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
Ah, mon frère, je pense.
I see. But that is merely a small
Oh, c'est
goal
vrai, en vrai.
based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the
Whoa.
starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself.
Wow, that's deep. Bah, en même temps, les jumeaux, ils ont l'air d'avoir un lien particulier avec Celestia ou je sais pas quoi. Avec Kanuya et tout, enfin bref.
Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Alright. Et ben voilà. Super. Nous avons terminé. Et donc après, pour la suite... Ouais, je suppose qu'il faudra faire les quêtes d'histoire, etc. Ah bah voilà. Des blocs. Yes. Allez, merci d'avoir regardé ça. Bye bye.